It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following 5 rules to keep in mind when communicating with your ex. When you break up, whether it's the breakup of a long-term committed relationship or a marriage, mutual or unpleasant, it's an extremely painful experience. It brings out different kinds of emotions, for example anger, grief, bitterness, relief or pain. It's a different scenario when you share children or something in common. For example, business, or let's say you both work at the same place. But what if there are no children, no common workplace or joint business? You can be nice to your ex, but do you really want to do that? Also, men and women behave differently. Many women don't mind communicating with their ex. They may also initiate the first conversation after the breakup. For men, I did my own little research by sending out questions to find out how they think about communicating with their ex. I found that men like to completely disconnect, regardless of how amicable the breakup was. It is harder for them to move on with their lives if they keep in touch when there are no children or a joint venture involved. 1. Communicate your boundaries with your ex. There is a reason why you are calling your ex. Have an honest conversation and discuss boundaries. I know that in many cases it is not that simple. But anything you can do to let the other person know will be better. If you are communicating with your ex because there are children involved or because of a common workplace or joint business, then more self-control is required on your part. For example, do not flirt when things have calmed down. It is very easy to fall back into your old patterns of behavior, but remember why you broke up in the first place. It will not be a good idea to find yourself in the same situation again. Communicate honestly with your current partner about how you are keeping up with your ex. You should let him, her know as well so that she does not feel bad and keep guessing what is going on, which as a result can strain your current relationship. Effective communication is the key to all kinds of relationships. 2. Don't depend on your ex for your personal needs. After the breakup, you need time to heal and move on, and for that you will need help. That help should come from your support system, which is your family and friends or your therapist, but not from your ex. And this is for women, you can't call your ex and use him if you need help around the house. That's not appropriate. The same applies to men. If you do, then you need to be firm and kind at the same time to let him know that you are no longer his support system. 3. Don't badmouth your ex. Remember, it always takes 2 to tango, the saying goes. So, what many people do is express their bitterness by badmouthing their ex publicly. Or they will try to poison their child's mind. Not a good idea at all. If your child has some questions, you need to be very careful in expressing them and communicating. How would you feel if your ex was doing the same? And even if he or she is, there is no need to stoop to the same level and retaliate. Rather, show a touch of class. It will only help you move on. Act gracefully if you run into your ex. If you live in the same city and happen to run into your ex, don't take it as a sign from the universe that you ran into him or her because you were meant to be together. It is not at all necessary to start a conversation with your ex or ask him or her about topics to talk about with your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. It is meant to teach you something. Stay calm and strong, smile politely, and apologize from the situation as soon as possible without being rude or mean. And if your ex is with a new partner, there is no need to feel jealous. Again, be graceful and get out of the situation. 5. Work on yourself first. When you decide to give yourself a good amount of time to heal, you reflect and see what areas of the relationship you can improve. You both need to grieve and heal separately and in your own way. Avoid communicating with your ex during this period. This will help your next relationship be successful and fulfilling with or without your ex. Engage in various activities that you always wanted to but couldn't. Whether you like it or not, it's what's best for you. It's what's best for everyone, you, your ex, your new partner if you have one, and their new partner if they have one. If you're already following these rules, congratulations, you're awesome. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.